Hey my loves, thank you so much for being here and welcome. My name is Danielle. Today's pick a card topic, we're going to take a look at your person's exact feelings right now. And of course, we're going to pull some channeled messages from them to you. All right, so if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, you can check out my description box. There's also more options available on my website, so feel free to check that out if you're interested. Also, remember to take what resonates, get rid of anything that doesn't. Don't force any messages, all right? Okay, so let's dive in, and let me tell you a little bit about your decks and crystals. Okay, so for group one, here we have the Neon Tarot, which is basically a neon version of the Rider-Waite. It looks to me very 90s. When I see neon colors, I think 90s, you know, all that fun stuff. So the 90s may be significant to you, maybe not. But yeah, that's what we have, a very colorful Rider-Waite deck with the, I believe this is the blue calcite. Feel free to correct me if you suspect otherwise, you know, because I sometimes forget the crystals. Anyways, moving on. Group two, you have the Gentle Heart Tarot with the red tiger eye. And group three, you have the Tarot de la Nuit with the Cinnabar stone. All right, so timestamps are listed in the middle of the description box as well as pinned in the comment section. And I'll see you lovelies at your reading. Well, hello, group one. You chose the Neon Rider-Waite or the Neon Tarot with the blue calcite. Welcome to your reading. All right, let's place your crystal there and dive in. Your person's exact feelings right in this moment. Okay, we're starting out with the moon. We have Pisces energy. Okay, so could be some hidden feelings here. They're hiding their feelings from you, their true feelings. Yeah, definitely secrets, lying about their feelings, not being fully honest here. Now, obviously, don't get discouraged just yet. You know, bear with me. This could shift. This could just mean, you know, that they're not comfortable quite yet revealing themselves, revealing their true feelings to you. So this could go either way. But we do have the Seven Swords, which talks about secrets. Could talk about deception, lies, you know, not showing your hands. To me, this could also be like a strategic move. Maybe they're planning something here to a certain way to express how they're feeling to you. We have the Lovers. We have Gemini. Four of Swords, yeah, they're not saying much. This could also be like a minimal to no contact situation. I'm getting like a very quiet energy. This person keeps a lot to themselves. But I feel like they feel deeply with the moon and the Lovers here. Like this person, you may not know it on the surface, but I feel like when it comes to their emotions, they do, like, they have a lot of depth to them. Their emotions, and they feel very, very deeply. Could have a Pisces moon, maybe a Gemini moon. I'm getting that. Or a water moon in general. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio moon. We do have strong air sign coming through as well. So this person does take some time to reflect on their feelings. So it's not like they're... I feel like at times your person tends to kind of stuff their feelings down because they may be uncomfortable with sharing their emotions, or, you know, trying to figure out how to express them. And I feel there's times where they get so overwhelmed with their feelings and emotions that they don't say anything. They go quiet. And I feel like this is a little bit of a challenge for them in a lot of areas, as well as, you know, facing their feelings, especially the heavy or the deep feelings, the uncomfortable ones for sure. This person has a hard time navigating. What are their exact feelings for my group ones? The 10 of Cups. Okay, so yeah, we do have very strong emotions for you. The 10 of Pentacles. Wow. Okay. For some of you that are getting serious with your person, I feel like your person's already considering the future with you, taking this to the next level, maybe going from, whether it's going from dating to a committed relationship, or from a, you know, dating in a committed relationship to, you know, looking forward to a discussion about moving in together, or even proposing to you, or talking about a proposal, engagement, or even marriage, or also having children. But I feel here that your person is considering taking the next steps with you. And, you know, it varies from person to person, but that is what I'm getting. The next steps, expressing feelings, expressing how deeply they feel for you specifically. They have a lot on their mind that's been hidden. Yeah, we have the Death card, Scorpio here. So this is transformation. And then we have Temperance, Sagittarius. Now they want to get to feeling more at ease in this connection. I also feel like your person wants you to feel secure and comfortable as well. Yeah, strong water energy for sure. There is a change happening within your person. They want to change here with you. They want to shift where this is going. Let's see. Why is the 7 of Swords here? Why are they hiding? Justice. Okay, yeah, they're not telling you the truth about their feelings, about what they want. And I feel like they're not ready to reveal. Honestly, what I'm getting is that they're planning. So I feel like, okay, yes, you know, not coming forward and sharing, you know, how they're feeling, their exact feelings, the truth or the depth of their feelings. Yes, I mean, depending on your perspective, you could see this as, well, you know, they're lying because they're not being fully honest and not expressing it. So someone may consider that to be deception and lies. I see it as, what I'm getting here is that your person is in like some sort of planning stage. And I'm also getting that this person may be a little bit of a perfectionist. They tend to overanalyze here because they want things just right. Now, this could be a very beautiful thing, or this could be something that holds them back at times. Like they're wanting everything to be exactly the way they want it, you know, perfect, in order for them to move forward. And I feel like obviously that isn't always the case in life. So your person may be taking a little longer because they have like these high expectations, and not that it's not a bad thing to have high expectations, but I think sometimes they tend to romanticize how it should look. And I feel like with their feelings and with their heart, this depth that they have, I feel like they are a romantic, or even a hopeless romantic, and they may like kind of live up to those, you know, those love songs, or even the romantic movies, especially if they know that you're also a hopeless romantic as well. I feel like they want to wow you and surprise you and really sweep you off your feet here. I feel like this is someone that really wants to bring in the grand gesture of of expressions here. They want it to be big, and they want it to be life changing for the better, of course. And it's like they won't settle for anything less, and which is, I mean, again, beautiful as well. Beautiful for you, because I feel like your person is seeing that you deserve that. You deserve the grand gesture. You don't deserve just like a minimal thing. And maybe that's just what you're looking for. Maybe you're like, hey, you know what? I'm just a simple person. It doesn't take much to satisfy you. Maybe you're not into grand gestures as well, but I feel like they want to make it mean something. And I feel like this is coming from their desires. They really want to wow you and impress you. And the reason why they want to go big is because they want you to know that they're serious about these feelings, that they don't take them lightly. So this is also telling me that, yes, the truth is going to be revealed here. They may be silent right now. They may be holding back and not sharing everything. But yeah, it's coming. It's going to come to light. This person absolutely wants a future with you. They see you in their future. Whether or not, you know, maybe they're thinking they're a little delulu there with the moon. Maybe they're thinking it's just, you know, all in their head. It's a fantasy. But it's one that they would actually like to manifest and play out with you for sure, to experience. Why is the Four of Swords here? They may need to get to a place of ease and balance within their minds, their head, clear their head a little bit before they come forward. Especially, again, I'm getting like a bit of a perfectionist. Like everything just needs to be right before they share their feelings. I feel like when it comes to the simple things, they have no problems. But when it comes to like deep, especially expressing, you know, the serious emotions, like for them, I feel like they don't say I love you easily. And I feel like they don't want to say it if they don't mean it, or, you know, promise you something that they don't mean. And if they have hurt you in the past, they don't want to do that again. So they're making sure that they make all the right moves before coming forward. And that, you know, if that means not telling you everything right now, they feel like it's the right thing to do. In their mind, they're being fair and honest with you by not, you know, just getting overexcited and, you know, spilling everything before they're ready. Why is the Four of Swords here? We have the Six of Pentacles. Yeah, it needs to be perfect. We have those scales again, like the Justice card here with Libra energy, with Justice. This is, even though it's Pentacles, Earth energy, this is still giving me Libra energy. Yeah, they know they need to be balanced, and they can't come all reckless and overexcited. How are they feeling about my group ones? Page of Cups. They're definitely in their feelings right now. Feeling playful. Feel like their heart is pumping. I'm getting like childlike feelings, like, you know, that crush feeling. Your heart's pounding, or you're racing. Sweaty palms. I feel like they're nervous. They have a hard time. Yeah, they absolutely have a hard time with emotions. With the Ten of Swords. If they've hurt you in the past, they want to apologize. And I feel like deep down they know that you know that they're keeping this from you. They're keeping their feelings. They're not telling you everything. And they will tell you, hey, look, I'm sorry I kept this from you for so long. But this is why. I feel like you're going to get all the answers. Eight of Pentacles. Yeah, they want to make sure everything's perfect. They're dedicated, focused. The world. You mean the world to them. They're ready for the next phase with you. And they've thought about this a lot with that Ten of Swords. This could also talk about, it doesn't necessarily have to be cheating, betrayal, painful endings. I feel like the most painful thing right now that's coming through is the fact that they are overanalyzing this. This to me is like mental exhaustion as well, this Ten of Swords, like really overthinking. And again, I feel like this at times can be in their benefit, but it could also be a little bit of a setback for them when they tend to get too in their head here, you know, wanting to get every single detail right. This person may struggle with OCD, I'm getting for some of you. A little bit, or they've been told, you know, people make comments, not that they actually necessarily have an actual diagnosis of OCD, but I feel like some people would say to them like, oh, you're so OCD, like play it off, or, you know, just say, oh, you probably have OCD or whatever. I feel like, you know, for some of you, maybe your person does, but I'm getting like they really, when they have their heart set on something, they are really focused, really into it, like really invested in it. And this is what they want with you. This is what they actually are. And I feel like they're outwardly downplaying it. Yeah, they dream about you all the time. They have you in their dreams. Okay, so let's see what your oracles are. Let's get a little more here. How are they feeling about group one? Intuition, heart song, telepathy, and inner knowing. That's also the High Priestess energy that we had at the bottom of the deck there. So, yeah, I'm getting that some of you here already know this. They're like, you'd be like, tell me something I don't know. Yeah, there's this beautiful telepathy between the two of you, and there's this inner knowing that you already have. I also feel like there's this inner knowing with them that they've already declared you as the one. They may have known from the moment they met you that you were the one. Just that inner knowing. Beginnings, try again, new direction, start over. Yeah, there's a new beginning for the two of you. You're entering a new phase. I'm hearing Aaliyah's try again in my head. For some of you, again, this could be, you know, wanting to try this again, where they haven't been able to let you go. I feel like they've tried to tell you how they felt in the past, but they chickened out. Okay, what do they want to say? What are some messages that want to come through? Okay, we have these already. We have avoidant attachment. I see you in everyone. I wish you were here right now. Some of you live long distance, or they just are really missing you. I'm seeing, you know, long distance could be the world, or they just don't like being away from you, which screams more anxious attachments. But I feel like, again, okay, so with avoidant attachments, depending on where they're at, I will say avoidant attachments, they do care. They do have feelings. They just have a hard time expressing them at times, verbalizing them. But like I said, it's not that they don't miss people, because they do. And they do love deeply as well. Feel like depending on also where you are in that attachment style, some people obviously may struggle a little more, but yes, they do care. It's just I feel like they, again, some of them just express it differently, or, you know, receive it differently. So there could be, or they may also be like an anxious avoidant, where it's a mix of the two. So that would be kind of up in the air. Sometimes they're clingy, sometimes they're avoidant, which could be frustrating. We have always. So I feel here they're saying they're always going to love you, no matter, even if they're in their avoidant energy. The thought of reaching out to you gives me anxiety. Okay, so they may also struggle with anxiety. I'm a little nervous here, making big changes. I'm sorry I let you down. Yeah, they've let you down before and they don't want to do it again. I'm so obsessed with you. Yeah, talk about that Ten of Swords. Mental exhaustion, for sure. Yeah, but they play it off like you wouldn't know. Being in your presence is very healing. Move in together. Let's get two more. I am very attracted to you. And one more. I get caught up in my own thoughts. Yeah, they get caught up in, obsessively caught up in their own thoughts. They've asked a tarot reader about you. Feel like they want to know, you know, how would you react if they came through expressing their feelings? I feel like that is what they're asking. They want to know how you feel, how you view this connection, and how would you actually take it once they come through and express their feelings. I feel like they're kind of curious, but I feel like this person doesn't always necessarily take tarot readings seriously. I feel like they may see it as, you know, just silly little gimmicky party, like a party trick or something. So, but I feel like, honestly, they may play it off like, you know, wondering how you're feeling and how would you react. I feel like they would play it off like it's nothing, no big deal. Like, oh, just a silly little party trick or whatever. And then, but deep down, they actually want to know how you feel. It's just, you know, they're not trying to look like they're too invested. And if you're not fully aware of, maybe you're curious about attachment styles, there is a book. It's called Attached. You could also, of course, just Google or check out YouTube. There's so many videos on this platform about attachment styles. I know other readers have mentioned attachment styles as well. So if you continue to go to, you know, watch readings and you're wondering, okay, why do these readers mention attachment styles and what are they? I do recommend just checking them out. Okay, so we have third house Gemini. We have, what are you? Sixth house Virgo. We have Libra. And last but not least, we have Taurus. All right, where am I going to put these? Over here, I think. Okay, so we have T, O, seeing T-O like Toronto. Seeing 2 like as well, feelings mutual. Could have Tom or Thomas. We have O, Tomas. We have E or A-E, mate. Seeing meet or eat. We also have Tate. R. I'm seeing matter. Nothing else matters. We have E. We have K. We have Kate. R. E. O. G. and E. Roger. See Marge. Yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it here. I'm seeing greet. I'm also seeing great. All right, so that is what I have for you. I'm just gonna leave it here. So that's what I have for you, group 1. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you guys all the best, and of course I'm sending you so much love. I'll see you beauties in the next reading. Take care. Bye-bye. Hey group 2, you chose the Gentle Heart Tarot with the red tiger eye. Welcome to your reading. All right, let's place it there and dive in. Your person's exact feelings right now. Okay, so we have the 2 of Cups. Queen of Crystals. The crystals in this deck are the Wands, 7 of Swords. What's with the 7 of Swords coming out? All right, so secrets. Yeah, they're keeping that clarity. Keeping silent here with those 4 swords. We have a lot of silent people in the collective. Silent SPs. The 3 of Crystals. For some of you, I feel like the vibes are there between the 2 of you. And I feel like this person is so very attracted to you. Like, absolutely. Like, they think you're effing stunning. Man or woman, doesn't matter. You are absolutely, like, to them, freaking breathtaking is what I'm getting. Like, this person's just like, wow. but I feel like in their mind here, they kind of see, like, they may find you more attractive than you find them. Like, your sex appeal, I feel, is off the charts. And I feel like this is not just them that's taking notice of you. I feel like you guys have other people checking you out, like drawn to you. And unfortunately, I think I do get that. I'm getting this energy that it's not just like, this person does find you absolutely breathtaking, but I feel like with this Queen of Wands coming through here is that, like I was saying, like your sex appeal, I feel the unfortunate thing there is, I feel like some people that approach you unfortunately only want one thing, and I feel like for some of you that tends to get annoying. Like, yes, it's flattering, but I feel like I'm just getting this energy, like, for you guys, that it's been like, okay, like, you meet someone, it's a great connection, you're hitting it off. But then you kind of find out that they really just want to get busy, and that's not necessarily something you're looking for. So I feel like at times, like, you get annoyed with some of the people that approach you and, you know, hit on you, because it's like, okay, I feel like obviously with the Queen of Crystals here, there's obviously more to you than, you know, what meets the eye. There's a lot more here. But I feel like for some of you, like, some people are just seeing, like, looking at your physical appearance and be like, wow. And you give off this intensity. So this person may even notice this, like other people noticing you, flirting with you, hitting on you. And they may, like, I feel like they sense that in some ways you get annoyed. But, yeah, I feel like this person sees more. I'm getting this, like, intimidation, like they're a little scared to tell you. A little scared to tell you right now. Six of Cups. Yeah, there's a glow up here. So we have past energy. I'm getting you guys have had a glow up, and this person's like just taking a step back and just being like, holy crap. Group 2 is freaking hot. We have the Hierophants. We do have Taurus energy. Temperance is Sagittarius. And the Eight of Diamonds. Okay, so they're feeling a spiritual connection to you, like you crossed paths for a reason. They met you for a reason. Their exact feelings is that they feel like there's something serendipitous about this connection. Like, it was, especially because I'm getting like this person came back into your life. There's someone from your past, or just, it has that familiar feeling like you've known each other in a past life, like soulmates. They're looking at you like they were destined to meet you. And whether or not that's true on your end, this person's like, oh my, this person, I feel like they're like, yes, we were meant to cross paths. Like the universe put us in the right place, the right time. And they're very much in awe of you. They feel like it's a beautiful connection. Like you just have this energy exchange. Like they feel your energy. They see your essence. They feel that. Why is the Seven of Swords here? Let's get a little more here. Three of Diamonds. Okay. Could be something getting in the way of them telling you their feelings, expressing how they actually feel about you. Maybe they feel it's not appropriate. Now, obviously, many tarot readers, we consider this to be, well, obviously a third party, but some will read it as, you know, another relationship. Others leave it open to any circumstance, outer circumstance getting in the way of them telling you. It could be their own thoughts, it could be their own fears, it could be distance, it could be work related, because the Three of Diamonds, it does talk about teamwork, collaboration, working towards a common goal. So this, when I see like the Three of Pentacles, I see like co-workers or colleagues, that sort of thing, maybe schoolmates. So there may be like this dynamic where maybe they feel it's not appropriate, because we also have the Eight of Diamonds here, which is like, could represent a workaholic. So you may work with this person. They could also be very focused on career or work or finances. But yeah, there is, tends to be a block. To be honest, I feel like it's their own thing. The Devil. Well, we can't ignore this, okay? We have Capricorn. All right, it's pretty clear that in spite of everything that's going on between the two of you, they feel like it's wrong for them to come forward and actually tell you how they feel about you. So, yeah, that it's not, they shouldn't have these feelings, but they do. And they are entertaining them. They are entertaining their thoughts. Yeah, it could already be attached. But they feel this connection with you. Coworker, colleague, boss as well. I also feel like this person feels you're a distraction at times. Like they can't, like you're taking them away from their focus. And their focus and attention is going towards you. Like their desire is going towards you. The Devil also represents lust and temptation. Now, temptation could be, you know, obviously cheating or affairs or, you know, that sort of thing. It could also talk about obsessive thoughts, daydreaming, lusty fantasies, which obviously I feel like this person is having those. But again, they get this vibe from you that you've heard it before. Like you've dealt with people that are very expressive about what they want with you or their intentions, or they lead you on to believe that there's a connection in the past where there wasn't, and they were only really wanting that one thing. So I feel like, again, this person feels like they can't tell you this because you may get annoyed with them. So they're at a crossroads. But yeah, I'm just getting this. They think about this quite often. But they feel like they can't quite put their finger on it. Like they feel you were meant. It was destiny. It was fate that brought you two together. Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords at the bottom here. The truth is eating them alive. They have a lot of fears with this Eight of Swords sitting here, and that holding on to that truth, hiding that truth is like really getting to them. It's really bothering them. They need to feel like they just need to come out and say it. Either be truthful to this other person, be honest, and then decide, you know, who are you moving forward with if that's the case. What are their exact feelings for my group twos? What are their exact feelings with the Sun? Now they want to take action. They feel like you brought them back to life. Seven of Cups. Yeah, they fantasize about you. It's like, what do they need to do? Like, there's a choice. Yeah, they're scared because they have a choice to make. It involves this third party. It's like they want what they can't have. Or they're torn. They are torn because on one hand, they feel like they shouldn't want it. They shouldn't entertain these thoughts. But they can't help it because they feel, okay, you know, if I wasn't meant to move forward with you, this person, you, they're thinking these thoughts. If I wasn't meant to move forward with group two, then why am I entertaining these thoughts? Why did the universe or God or whoever put them in my path? Why did we meet? So I feel like they're really trying to overanalyze this and justify their desire for you, because there is a strong desire here. Why would I feel this connection if it was nothing? If I wasn't meant to explore it? The High Priestess. Yeah, they feel a spiritual connection with you. Then we have the Three of Swords. Yeah, they feel like there could be a lot of pain here. And I also feel like their heart has this longing. They feel like their heart is pulling them towards you. Why is the Seven of Cups here? Why is the Seven of Cups here? Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, they need to make a choice here. But yeah, the Wheel of Fortune can talk about karma, can talk about fate, destiny, good news. So it's like, okay, they're worried. They need to make the right decision here. They need to make the right choice. But again, they're thinking, you know, if it wasn't meant to be, then why would we meet? There could be karmic ties here. But the Three of Pentacles may be the karmic tie. It may be the lesson to overcome. And like I said, their own thoughts could be a third party. Could be in their head with obsessive fantasizing and thinking. Daydreaming. Could be a dreamer, but not taking any action. Two of Diamonds. Yeah, this is weighing on them. They feel this desire. They feel this passion, this inspiration. They're going to need to make a decision, a choice. Which direction? They're scared to make this choice. Interesting. Yeah, something I have a feeling Yeah. Yeah, your person really trying to justify their fantasies, their desire, their longing, their craving for you. What are their exact feelings right now? Rejection, abandoned, dismissed, irrational fear. Spying, social network, information, ways. So they're watching you, they're keeping tabs on you. Scared of rejection, you know, longing for you, keeping it secret. A little worried that you may not feel the same. Like they don't have what it takes to impress you. Or that, you know, you don't feel the same spark or spiritual connection that you may think that they're out there, or with feeling like they've known you before. Again, I feel like they're also spying on you or watching you when they shouldn't. All right. So we have, I love our inside jokes. I feel like this is someone that would send a lot of emojis. We have road trips and traveling. This person wants to go on a road trip with you. We have, I like you a lot. Yeah, I think they're downplaying that like here with that devil. I tried to make you jealous. That is definitely like a devil's energy. 100% yes. It's confirmation. I will never stop caring for you. I love you. Do you get nervous too? They want to take you in their arms and never let you go. I don't want to be just friends. A confession is coming soon. I'm always checking you out. Yeah, they're always checking you out. They may be trying to make you jealous on social media if you're watching each other or if you're connected. You see, I believe we are meant to be together. Like, this person believes it's fate. Like, okay, I think that is what I have. Yeah. I want to try and keep it equal between all groups with the message cards. And then, yeah, there's so much they want to say to you. Yeah, see, they're trying to justify this. Like, okay, like, if I wasn't meant to be with group 2, then, you know, why did the universe bring us together? Like, they're really trying to analyze this. They're getting nervous, trying to make you jealous. Kind of acting a little immature there. But yeah, they're going to confess. And they don't want to be friends. Getting like I said, I feel like you've had this happen before to you guys, where it's been like, okay, someone has gotten close to you saying, well, we can just be friends. That's fine. I'm good with that. But deep down, like, they didn't want to be friends. They wanted to be more. So I feel like you've dealt with that. People hitting on you, putting the moves on you when you really didn't want it. And I feel like this person doesn't want to be that experience for you again. Even though they're scared of rejection, like, they feel like you feel the same. Okay, so we have Scorpio, we have second house Taurus, fourth house Cancer, and we have Cancer again. We have R, I, A, Rhea, G, M, Mia or Maya, we have A, Rama, P, Map. Yeah, I'm getting like road trips, traveling. U, A, May, Pam, we have O, H, E, N, Men, we have I, R, W, A, Mina, can have Amina, we have S. Could have Samira, Samara, Sherry, Shauna, or Shona, Sean, seeing the last name Pugh, like Florence Pugh, that actress, so she may be significant. Maybe somebody likes her movies. I'm also getting like Mina Suvari, that actress. I'm getting actresses, so maybe, so those two actresses have blonde hair. I believe Florence Pugh is blonde. I've always seen her with blonde hair, so maybe they're blonde, you're blonde. That could be significant. We have Amara, see Mariposa. I'm hearing Marisol. Little butterflies. Trying to look for like more male names. Omar. I'm also seeing rap, so rap music. Marsha. All right, I think I should just leave it here. Because again, I'm looking for male names, and I'm not, I know there's male names here, but I can't see them right now. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it there. All right, so that's what I have for you, group 2. Thank you so much for watching. Wishing you guys all the best, and I'm sending you so much love. Take care. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Hey, group 3, you chose the Tarot de la Nuit with the Cinnabar. Welcome to your reading. All right, let's get to it, shall we? How exactly is your person feeling? With the Star, Aquarius. Four of Swords. Eight of Cups. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, this, okay, so I'm getting kind of like a minimal to no contact situation. Somebody walked away here. At one point, well, right now we're looking at their feelings right now. I see healing and a wish fulfillment here. Wanting a new opportunity, a new beginning. Why is the Page of Pentacles here? Knight of Cups. Oh, wanting to explore new feelings, romantic feelings. Why is the Four of Swords here? Four of Wands. I'm hearing that this person's ready. Or they feel like they're ready. They're closer. Like they're more... feel like they really needed to balance themselves out. Maybe they needed to get their... Maybe since this no contact or minimal contact, since there's been like this distance and walking away, I feel like they've had time to kind of get more grounded and get their life together, their life in order. What are their exact feelings for my group threes? Judgments. Oh, we have somebody that wants to come through and make things right. Especially after no contact. Ooh, did they ghost? Acted immaturely. We have Scorpio energy with Pluto. Ten of Swords. Okay. They're hurting. They're still healing. They're hurting. They're still healing. The Hanged Man. Yeah, so this connection's up in the air. There's a lot that has been unsaid between the two of you. This connection has been in suspension. It's been it's been in limbo. They left you hanging. Or they feel like you left them hanging. I feel like it's both of you, to be honest. Yeah, it's both of you. It's reciprocal. Feel like there's a lot on both ends where there's things that haven't been said and expressed. They are hurting. They still think of you. I want to see what this Judgment is. Why is Judgment here? Two of Pentacles. Okay, this is someone who's taking responsibility, really weighing their options, really reflecting. Also, ready to prioritize. The Emperor. Yeah, take action. They want to take action. This is the divine masculine energy, which is action oriented. It's also a very logical energy, and we have the Chariot here on the bottom, Cancer. We have Aries energy. The Emperor is also, talking about, being strategic and being in control, being very grounded and stable. The authority figure, in a way, like they have this like level of respect. I feel like this person, they're getting their life together. They have been since. Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords here? Five of Swords. Yeah, there was a conflict here that led to a painful ending. A lot of painful words have been exchanged. Arguments. I'm seeing that sharp, I don't know if it's glass she's holding or an actual blade, but it's very, it cut deep. This person was deeply affected by this. How are they feeling? What are their exact... They're still hurting. I feel like this is past, but they're still affected by this. They know they need to do the right thing and come forward. You know, for their part in this. The Lovers. The Gemini. This person still cares about you deeply. Queen of Swords. Cold. We have cold. Yeah, they acted cold. They're scared that you're going to act cold towards them. Page of Swords. Keeping tabs on you. They want to know what you're up to since the last time you spoke or saw each other. Justice, yeah, truth. The truth needs to come through. But I'm not scared, sorry. I was going to say, I'm scared that you guys are going to be honest. No, I feel like they are scared that you're going to come through and, like, tell them off. Like, what you have to say is going to be harsh. What you did say in the past. I feel like they took something the wrong way. They misinterpreted a message or a conversation. There's a misinterpretation, miscommunication. They may have been, or I feel like both of you were kind of in the, not in the best place at the time. Like, so a lot of conflicts, and it was just not a great ending. Obviously very painful and very sudden and heartbreaking, and they are still affected by this. What is this Justice? They owe it to you, and they owe it to themselves to come forward and be honest. Six of Wands. Yeah, they know that they need to tell you the truth. They recognize this. So they recognize their part in this. It's the Swords. Yeah, the truth, the clarity. So this is telling me they know that I'm getting they're the ones that need to take the action. Or at least for their part in this. Yeah, they need to do the right thing here with the Strength card. Not act on pride. Not act on ego, which sometimes the Six of Wands and the Strength card could talk about here. Leo energy. But I feel like do it in a healthy way, like the Divine Masculine way. Put their pride aside and just be honest. Page of Swords. Clarify. Oops. Nine of Cups. They want to know if you're happy without them. And they're still seeing you as... They still want you. They still want you. Still seeing you as a wish fulfillment. Yeah, the Wheel. They're still tied to you. They have never gotten over you. It's like that red string of, you know, fate tying one person to another. Like that invisible thread. They've had their time to be angry. They've which underneath anger is actually grief. That is the core of anger. So there is a lot of grief, and they are in the grieving process right now. I feel like, you know, that anger has subsided, the fiery energy, and now all there is some resentment or some grief, sadness. We have intimacy, bonding, sensual, confiding. Coming forward and having a deep personal conversation and be an open, honest conversation, which I feel that this person knows they need to have. Like I said, they need to put the pride aside and just lay all cards on the table. No pun intended here. And just lay it all out and be open with you. And that is intimacy. It doesn't always have to be physical, but yeah, they do want to be intimate with you as well. But family. And then we have this pregnant woman here. Fertility, parenthood, pregnancy. This when I see fertility, I also think springtime as well. Pregnancy is in, you know, there's a new beginning here, a new life. They want to breathe new life into this connection. They want to nurture this connection again. They want to bring it back to life. A new start with you. Yeah, they feel it's not over. And it's not going to be over until they come through with that truth, with that conversation, with their messages. We have, you are my best friend. I'm not good at flirting. We have gray eyes. I hate the distance between us. We also have hazel eyes. Addictions. We have butterflies. I hate not being with you. So we have a lot of hate here. It's a lot of passion. A lot of resentment here. Grief. I'm looking for something long term. Within a few weeks. So something is going to shift within a few weeks. Based on this timeline here. I'm trying to do the right thing. Let's get one more message. I'm ashamed of my poor choices. I imagine having kids with you. Yeah, so they're still, you know, picturing a life or what could have been with you. They didn't make some poor choices, some poor choice of words, say the wrong thing. I see addictions here. And addictions can cover a lot of things. It could cover like mindset, maybe an unhealthy mindset, work related, like a workaholic, maybe a substance abuse or problems with drinking. Could also be like not necessarily looking for deep, intimate connections, but more surface level, getting one's needs met, you know, like a sex addiction in some way. It's also that. Yeah, but they hate the distance between you. They hate being without you. Because at one point, you were their one and only, and they still want this. They're trying to really turn their life around. And I feel like they really are working on it. They're making that effort. There's going to be a shift in a few weeks. Okay, so we have 12th house Pisces. We have Virgo, 9th house Sagittarius, and Aries. Okay, we have K, D, craft dinner. We have D, a lot of D's. We have T, H, I'm getting Kathy or Catherine. We have E, dad. Oh, hold on. Let me see if I can grab this. S, Seth. I'm also seeing death. Like Scorpio energy, transformation. It may have taken like losing somebody, maybe even losing you, to realize what they had. See, Sia, Z, and we have Zane, S, M, Miss, I'm hearing Missy, O, and E, Mo, Zion, I'm seeing Moen. Isn't that that's like an appliance company? All you think about is our faucets with Moen, but hey, maybe they work at like, I don't know, Rona, Lowe's, Home Hardware. I don't know where, like some hardware store. Maybe they install, maybe they're like a plumber or some sort of person in that field. What else do we have here? We have Amy. Seeing Hayes. Again, Hazel. Could be someone's name or someone's middle name. I'm seeing Zoe. Aiden. Ethan. Seeing Shane. Simon. Simone. Nadia. All right, I think I'm going to leave it there. So that is what I have for you, group 3. Thank you so much for watching. Wishing you guys all the best. And I'm sending you so much love. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care. Bye-bye.